there's been back-to-back silliness with the Democratic politicians again, dude. And we thought we'd give our 2 cents on these clips that happened within the past few weeks, all right? So let's start with our good buddy, Newsom. All right, so this clip went viral for a little bit for something that he said that seemed like he was demeaning a certain set of people. But I thought we'd do Mr. Newsom a little bit of a favor and play the whole clip as like the start of the question and why he answered the way he did.
Oh, okay. Fine. We'll provide context.
All right, let's do it. We'll provide context.
But what would you like for us to take away from that? What would you like for the reader to know more intimately about you and how those two separate lives that you had together and the tough decisions you made and the risk that you had to take, and even growing up with dyslexia and all that, like what do you want us to take from that and where you are today?
Well, that like so many folks, I put a mask on and my face was starting to grow into it.
Oh my
goodness. I think Oliver
all right, give him a shot. This guy
Oscar
just went through a
Wilde
lot. 2 separate lives, dude.
You know, the first act in life is we all strike a pose. The second act, no one knows.
Like he's so performative, dude.
You got to figure it out. I'm in the second act.
Really?
And I talk about that.
Okay.
You know, I was trying to be someone I was not. It wasn't that I was inauthentic. It just I wasn't who I am.
This sounds like
sweaty hands, nervous, just
very well rehearsed.
No, it sounds like a high school sophomore who came out of his shell from middle school.
And
he's just like,
and I walked through that
posting
journey
on Tumblr or something back in the day.
And what that gave me, the opportunities and privilege, but what it also took away. And who I was becoming.
Look at this guy's movement.
And my mom saw that. She saw those cracks in that mask. And she challenged me. And so it's a story about resilience, redemption. It's a story about humility and grace. I think it's a very human story. I'm not trying to be someone I'm not. I can't do that anymore. I tried that for a long time.
We're giving him a chance.
And I say to kids all the time, learn from, don't follow others. You know, your expression's unique, nobody else has it. And I've really just, the way we're doing, some of you may have seen some of my social media. You know.
You're literally following Trump on his social media.
I'm on the other, you know this, I'm on the other side.
Of
I
what?
just am. I'm on the other side. You know, I don't want to dream of regretting anymore.
Other side of what?
No coulda, woulda, shoulda. It's all out there. I just want to put it all out there. I'm not trying to impress you. I'm just trying to impress upon you. I'm like you. I'm no better than you. You know, I'm a 960 SAT guy. and I'm not trying to offend anyone, trying to act all there if you got 940.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
Literally a 960 SAT guy. I cannot, you've never seen me read a speech because I cannot read a speech.
What are you saying?
Maybe the wrong business to be in. My dyslexia, I haven't overcome dyslexia. I'm living with it.
Okay. Is that it? Is there more?
That's it.
Are we done?
That's it.
The context was worse.
So I gave you the context.
The context was worse, dude. Jeez.
All right, but I tried to give him that grace. I went back and figured what caused him to say this. It didn't help, dude. But at least we gave him that service, right? What do you think of his choice of words?
Horrible. Just absolute. Like, what is he doing? Can he just
do you feel belittled by his words, or do you feel empowered by his words?
I feel insulted, and I think he should be arrested. I think. I'm just kidding.
On the account of insulting me.
I'm kidding. Yeah. I'm kidding.
But could you understand what he was trying to portray here at all?
Oh, I absolutely.
If you were to give him any grace.
He's doing the thing politicians always do. I'm just like you guys, which is why we like Trump, because he did not do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Pretty much, for the most part.
That's what I get that he's trying to do. Do you see something different?
No, that's exactly what he's trying to do. I think he's just doing a very bad job of it, and there's no believing this guy, not even in the slightest.
So we're clearly not on his side. No, I don't think any Californian actually likes Gavin. I don't know how he got elected. I don't know how he got elected, but Do you think we're wrong?
By doing stuff like that?
Do you think he actually does come off as genuine and personable, relatable?
To some people, I guess he does, but just given the BS and what we know about him,
I cannot imagine.
No.
To who he seems relatable to.
You know what? To be quite honest, when it comes to most, if not all politicians, I can't believe a thing they say when they start to do this, right? You know who I think about when I see this speech? Who? Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
Like how she just like tries to form to the crowd that she's in.
He's definitely better at it though, like way
Certainly
better.
He is
miles
better
ahead.
Yes.
I can see him actually tricking people who aren't into politics.
I'll give him this. He's charismatic. The long pauses and he'll sit on a sentence in a statement. People love that stuff, right? And you see a guy like him who is successful. I'm not going to take that away. He's financially doing well. He is a politician, regardless. Like people will see that and think, "Wow, this guy's got it together." Right? Anybody who's oblivious to what he's actually done and how crappy California is, they're just going to believe him.
Yeah, but
I mean, he knows what he has. He knows his craft,
and he's very good at it. However, I always compare him to AOC too, or other people like that. Where AOC, when she first came onto the scene, it's not until recently, but when she first came onto the scene, I still thought she was dumb. Didn't agree with any of her policies, but I saw the genuineness in her. I understood how she got elected. Like she was very genuine. I felt that from her, even though she wasn't as good at speaking, in my opinion. Because Gavin, at least he's good at like rotate. Like I saw the interview he did with Ben, and Ben was actually trying to drill him on your mistakes, and he was able to morph it to something else. That politician speak where he just went in a different direction, right? It was really good. AOC is not, but AOC does come off as genuine to me. Gavin never has, you know. But I'm wondering if he just does come off genuine to other people that are just not us.
Like I said, if you're oblivious to what he's done to California and to the sleazy things he's done, I can understand why. The guy is charismatic.
Yeah,
he has it.
I guess, but even like the it factor. Even the mannerisms of him, they rub me wrong. Like they scare me. I feel like he would murder me in my sleep if I got in his way. Like,
but that's the thing with politicians. Serial killer politicians. You hear politician and then you see this act and you're like, what are you doing? I don't trust you, right? But it doesn't help that we know who he is and how crappy California is. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So we are already biased against him.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm biased against someone like Bernie or AOC too. But I trust that they believe what they're saying. You know?
But you just don't trust. But
I don't trust Gavin. You know? Like I know he's just saying whatever he needs to say to get in politically. Bernie and AOC.
I mean, just look at everything that's happening now that he's gone on his presidential campaign, though he hasn't announced it. Like he's starting to walk back a lot of things he's said or done from his time as governor.
He's just flipping, dude. He's wherever room he's in.
Absolutely.
He agrees with that, and like it's crazy. He has the audacity to say he never said Latinx, and he's like on camera saying Latinx, and I'm just like, what?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know?
All right. So let's move on to AOC at the Munich Security Conference and her grand performance.
This one was bad.
I had secondhand embarrassment, dude.
Yes.
Would and should the U.S. actually commit U.S. troops to defend Taiwan if China were to move?
I think that this is such a, I think that this is of course a very long-standing policy of the United States. And I think what we are hoping for is that we want to make sure that we never get to that point. And we want to make sure that we are moving in all of our economic research and our global positions to avoid any such confrontation and for that question to even arise.
Man, that was rough. The stumbling. I don't understand because she's done this, right? Maybe she hasn't done an actual interview. Who knows? But it's not that hard to say that. That's a good question. That's an important question. It's something that we need to do as you're thinking, you know?
Yeah.
you just if you really don't know what to say, you know, you say, it's a good question. It's an important question. We need to do something about it. This is what I think. This is what I think needs to be done. And then you had enough time to think, to say something as you're repeating and reiterating or something.
She could have also just simply said, we don't need to intervene, or like, you know what? I don't have an opinion on this yet. I'll come back to you or something like that.
Well, politically speaking, that would be bad.
I mean, I would have avoided it. I mean,
if I wanted to avoid
it, I didn't know what to say. I would have avoided it in some way. I guess I would have.
My first thought came.
Reformulated the question back. What would you do?
So maybe sounds like you might have stumbled too. So no,
what would you do?
My that guy just flip it on her. My first thought is I don't see the value in discussing strategic plans that the U.S. has. You know, even if we would or would not, it would not be good for us to say on this public forum and let China know, right? It's very simple. Like you just say what you actually believe. You know what it sounds like too, and like the reason why I think she actually stumbled is they do prep for these types of summits, right? They do pre-work and they research and they practice questions, right? So they don't look dumb, which is also why I'm just like, dude, there's no way you didn't prep. But I think the issue that what happened is she's been told what to believe and she was trying to remember the correct answer and not what she actually believes, right?
That's even worse.
Yes. Yeah. And this is where I'm just like, oh, AOC's losing a lot of, in my opinion, credit. Where it's like, at least before when you would answer stuff, stupid answers, stupid policies, but we could tell you were saying what you believed. And that people gravitate towards that. But in this case, it's you're stumbling because you're trying to remember what you prepped and what the correct answer is. You know, that's what I think, though. I have no inside knowledge or anything. I have no idea.
I just don't think she had an opinion on it at all. I don't know if this is... are they giving questions that are related to these types of topics, or are they just trying their best to say these are the questions that they might ask at these events?
This is the Munich Security Conference.
Here's what you say when you don't know what to say.
You know it's going to be about foreign policy and security.
So it's going to be okay.
So you know, like the general thing. And honestly, this isn't a hard question. This is a question that's come up a lot, right? Mm-hmm. What are we going to do if China decides to invade Taiwan? It's a standard political question. Like it's not that hard for when it comes to foreign affairs, right? It's been coming up.
We step in and we bomb them, dude. Sorry, that's not what we do.
But yeah, everybody's hesitant to actually say no. We'll defend them, right? No one wants to say that, but no one wants to say no. We're not, right? So they kind of do this balancing act of, you know, we're gonna help them to what extent remains to be seen. China just better not do that or something, dude. But man, this was rough. It was insane.
I got hot in her defense, all flustered.
What? You got to reword that because I think you worded it weird.
Is that not the word? Is it? I got hot you said
you get hot in her defense.
No, what's the flustered is when you get all like embarrassed or is it flustered? The flustered is the word, right?
Secondhand embarrassment is a very good one. You could.
I mean, I used it initially, but there was another one where you get.
Well, it's a good one to use. There's no need to use a different
one. Yeah, we'll use that. But there's another one where you get all like red and embarrassed. I guess secondhand embarrassment. But I wanted to use the word red.
Right. Okay.
I wanted to use flustered. All right, moving on to the next one. We have Ilhan Omar and her posse yelling at Trump during the State of the Union.
Just silliness all around.
Shame. You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country, they're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Ooh, they told him.
Yeah,
ouch. Really? It really gave it to Trump there.
So, okay, first question. What are your thoughts on politicians yelling like this at these types of events? Do you think it's productive? Do you think it's a good look?
No, but I kind of like it. No, but I kind of like it. Because I just hate politicians, so I'm just like, all right.
Someone just keep making a fool of yourself?
Someone should yell at you. No, well, but it goes both ways. Like, make a fool of yourself.
Someone should yell at Trump?
And then someone should yell at, not Trump specifically, but like when if it's the Republicans yelling at a Democrat, I'm just like, all right, yell at him a little bit. It's fine. You know, it depends. Or if it was like a really stupid Republican, I don't mind yelling at them too.
Well, so we had some fun moments with like MTG and I forgot the other lady's name.
AOC and Jasmine Crockett.
They're fun, but yeah. But even then, it's just a matter of like, dang, you really represent our country, and then we got y'all acting like this right now.
Yeah, no, I see that.
That's so embarrassing to see within our government, dude.
I
Because
agree.
you're acting like children. It's just embarrassing, dude. These people represent our country, and this is what we get.
Yeah.
A bunch of yelling high school kids. Anyways, those are the Democratic politicians being trash again, like always. But if we see some Republicans doing the same thing, I think we should do justice, and we'll present them too. But you know what? You never really see that from them.
Yeah, well, okay. That's
So let's spin the wheel.
Okay.
And we'll spin. Fill the void of silence.
This is Daydreamer filling the void of silence. Can you tell which way we lean politically? Okay. Satiri's choice.
Satiri's choice.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
When we get our son a toy drum set, but my husband never gives him a turn.
I'll cue you in.
What is this?
Going on. I mean, it's the wrong scene, but we'll do it.
This is kind of cringy. I was cringing a little bit.
It was good.
Okay.
I thought that was pretty good.
Oh, okay. I love
Whatever,
that.
dude. You're a hater.
Such a great movie, though.
It is such a great movie. If you don't know what movie it is, it's Whiplash with Miles Teller, I think is his name.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.